Hi guys, Varun here from Phone Arena, and here we have this big box from OnePlus. It's that time of the year OnePlus launches its new flagship. I'm guessing there's a OnePlus 7 Pro inside this. Let's dig in and find out what's inside the box. So let's take a look. So this is the box. Let's open it up. So as you can see, you have the Go Beyond Speed branding here, and this is what OnePlus has been talking about for a while now. And you have the iconic Never Settle branding here. It looks like a booklet in here. Some paperwork. Let's actually check it out. Wow, it's actually a reviewer's guide, so let's take a look in a bit. So here we have the OnePlus 7 Pro in here. Why, this is going to be interesting. And look at that specs: 12 gigs of RAM, 26 gigs of storage. You have the Nebula Blue variant of the device, and you have it's actually assembled in India, powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855. So that's the OnePlus 7 Pro. So let's put this aside and take a look at the other box contents here. So you also have the new OnePlus Bullets Wireless 2 headphones, and you also have the new car charger, the Warp charger, 31 plus Warp charge 30 car charger. So that's also here. So we'll look at this separately. So let's come back to the main story here, the OnePlus 7 Pro. So let's go in and unbox this device. So here we have the box of the phone itself. So let's take a look around it. So as you can see, OnePlus is promoting the OnePlus community here right on the front. And let's get this tag out. Talking about the community, and here we have the specs on the back. We already saw that. So one more time. So 12 gigs of RAM on a phone in 2019. It's going to be a thing. And you also have the specs. You also get a case in the box itself, the TPU case. So let's open up the device. So that's the OnePlus 7 Pro. Let's go ahead and open it up. So let's take a look. So here's some paperwork and I think the case. So let's first look at the device. I'm looking forward to looking at the Nebula Blue color. Wow, this thing looks really hot. So let's take a look. Wow, look at that color, which changes between blue and black, and it's all glass back, and you have the full display on the front. We'll get to the specs in a bit. I'm just going to be putting the device aside. You can also see the pop-up camera. So let's put the device aside, take a look at what's here. So you have a welcome invitation letter. So let's actually open it up. Seems to be in a different fashion this time. So this is a letter from Pete Lau from OnePlus. So it says the device will exceed expectations. So let's take a look. So you also have the Warp charge branding here, and you get the Warp charger, which actually came on the OnePlus 6T McLaren edition. So this is the Warp charger. So it looks very similar to the regular charger. So let's put that aside. You also have the cable, I'm assuming. Nothing else here. You just have the OnePlus Type A to Type C cable here. So that's pretty much it. So let's actually open it up. So you have the Type A to Type C cable here. And let's see what's in the box here. So this box, I think, packs the case. Okay, you have a TPU case in here. A decent one, not a very flimsy one. It's not a hard case, it's a soft one. And you have some paperwork here. So let's take a look at what's in here. So you have stickers, or what's this? So you have OnePlus stickers, Never Settle and OnePlus. You have the recycling information, safety information. We already saw the SAW values on the outside. So you have the SIM ejector tool. Very interesting packaging this time around for the 7 Pro. So Go Beyond Speed, and you have some of the information here in terms of the product features, in terms of the buttons and ports and everything. So yeah, there is a pop-up camera. So this looks like one of those things they shared on a post online, OnePlus. So enough of all this. So let's get to the real thing, the device itself. So here we have device in the hand, feels premium, and this color has already got me interested. and it's really nice to see OnePlus doing something radical in terms of the design. It's so much different compared to the OnePlus 60, and you can see you have 3 cameras on the back, so we'll come to that in a bit. In the front you have a 6.67 inch display. So let's actually power it on. So this is the alert slider and the power on switch. So yeah, so there is some battery on the device itself when it ships, so we don't have to plug in the charger. So we're going to be just waiting for the boot animation. So while we're waiting for the device to boot up, let me walk you around the hardware. So here we have the device all set up. Wow, that screen is gorgeous, and as you can see there's no bezels whatsoever because you've done away with the front camera on the front. You only have the pop-up camera, as you can see here, and so you have the pop-up camera and the rear camera, so you don't have any kind of electronics here. So it's a pretty interesting arrangement. It's a curved display, and it's a 2K display for the first time. OnePlus is going all the way to a 2K display. So it's a 6.67 inch 2K display, and it's curved and it's beautiful to look at. And the device, otherwise you have on the screen you have the fingerprint sensor, which is the Gen 2 of the fingerprint sensor which you had on the OnePlus 60. So it's pretty quick compared to the 60. It's pretty much faster than that. That's what OnePlus says. And otherwise, let's actually take a look around the device. On the right side you have the slider, which has been around for the OnePlus devices since the first device. So that's the one alert slider. You also have the power button on the right, and you have the antenna bands, and it's all pretty nicely done. And on the back you have the 3 camera arrangement. So one of them is a 48 megapixel Sony sensor, and then you have an 8 megapixel telephoto lens and a 16 megapixel wide angle lens. So finally OnePlus is upping their camera game, which has been a long awaited and requested feature among the OnePlus community. So the camera gets a huge boost this time around, and also on the front you have the pop-up camera, which is actually a 16 megapixel Sony sensor as well. So it's a beautiful finish. You have the OnePlus branding on the bottom. On the top you have the pop-up camera, as you can see here, and a microphone. And on the left side you have the volume rocker, and on the bottom you have the SIM card tray, which houses 2 nano SIMs, and the Type-C port for charging and audio, and the microphone hole and the speaker. So that's no headphone jack, so USB and wireless audio is the way to go. So the OnePlus 7 Pro is one of the first devices to be powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 855 and launched in India. So as you can see, it's got 12 gigs of RAM. I'm still in disbelief. I think probably the phone has more RAM than my desktop. So 12 gigs of RAM and 256 gigs of storage, and you have a 48, 16 and 8 triple camera arrangement on the back, as I told you. 6.67 AMOLED display on the front, curved AMOLED display, and it's running on Oxygen OS 9.5. and let's go into the storage bit. So you have 236 GB is available to you out of the 256. So as you can see, it's running on Android version 9, and it's got the March 1st security patch, and it's running on Oxygen OS 9.5.1, and looking forward to using the device, setting it up. So there will be more thoughts on the phonearena.com blog soon. So in terms of the battery, you have a 4000 mAh battery powering this device, and also it's got warp charge, which charges the phone pretty quickly. It's faster than dash charge. If dash charge is quick, warp charge is faster than that. So, and apart from that, you also have Bluetooth 5 support, including support for aptX. OnePlus is also launching their Bullet wireless earphones, the version 2 of it. And apart from that, you also have something I wanted to mention. You have finally OnePlus has made the USB port. It's actually USB 3.1, so it's high speed USB 3.1, and also the storage on the device on the inside, it's UFS 3.0, as one of the first devices to be shipping with UFS 3.0 in terms of the inbuilt storage. So that's it, guys. So that was a quick unboxing of the OnePlus 7 Pro. This is a Nebula blue version of the device. There's also going to be a different color of the device. There's going to be an almond color, which is like a gold, and also a mirror gray as well. And it's going to be available in different capacities, as I said, 6GB, 64GB, 8GB, 128, and 12256. So this is a 12 gig variant as well. And we'll also be getting a OnePlus 7 in the future, I'm assuming. So this is the OnePlus 7 Pro, the higher end version of the device. In terms of pricing, it's going to be roughly priced at about 50,000 rupees, 49,990 in India, and that's for the entry level version of the 7 Pro. So it's going to be going in tiers. You have going to be getting the 6 GB variant, an 8 GB variant, and a 12 GB variant in terms of the RAM and storage capacities. Let us know in the comments if you have any questions about the OnePlus 7 Pro, and we'll answer it. And let us know what you think about the device. Are you going to get one, or are you going to be waiting for the next device or any other device in the market? So let us know, and see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching.